Hi you guys, Shia Shafan here, and thank you for coming back to my channel. So if you're wondering why I am sitting here with a stocking cap on and my hair pulled back and I'm looking kind of crazy because I don't have any hair on my head, that is because this is going to be my Wig 101 video. Now, I've gotten tons of questions on how to make a wig look more natural. What kind of part is this? What does lace front mean? What does this mean? How do you do that? So on and so forth. So I finally decided to sit down, gather as much information as possible, and try to put it in the form of a video. I've been wearing wigs since I was in high school, but nowadays wigs have changed. They are not the granny wigs anymore. They are totally different. You have different styles, you have different colors, you have different names, different parts, different terms. It's just a lot. So I just want to take you guys all the way back and give you as much information as I possibly can. I hope that you all find this video very informative, and without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. A wig is an artificial covering for the head consisting of an interwoven network of hair. So the first thing I'm going to get into is how to properly style and wear your hair so that your hair is not damaged by wearing a wig. In order to avoid formation of bacteria, dandruff, hair loss, breakage, or thinning, wash your hair regular. Never leave hair wet under a wig. Wear a wig cap, which can protect your hair from traction and irritation with the Wig's Construction. Moisturize your scalp, use oil and massage into the skin, and let your hair breathe. It is just like wearing a hat, so take the wig off at night. So as far as styling your hair under the wig, I broke it down into two different methods. You can either do the short-term method or you can do the long-term method. Now, the short-term method is basically what I have going on today. All I did was put my hair in a ponytail. So if you have a lot of hair and you can't get it into the ponytail, I would suggest doing the long-term method, which is basically getting some braids going straight to the back. And that way you won't have to worry about your hair not being flat. Either way, you just want to make sure your hair is nice and flat under the wig, because that is what's going to help it look more natural. For a basic wig starter kit, what you're going to need is a pair of scissors, a dome head, a comb or a wig brush, whichever one. I personally prefer a wig brush, but you can get either one from the Dollar Tree if you need to. And then, of course, you will need your wig of choice. I mentioned before, wigs are not the same like they used to be. There are a lot of different options on the market. So with that being said, I'm just going to talk about 3 of the most common wigs that a lot of people are wearing today. So the first wig that I am going to talk about is a lace wig. Lace wigs have hairs that are hand-tied, which allows a natural look that makes them one of the most preferred and sought wigs nowadays. A front lace wig only has lace on the front area from ear to ear around the perimeter of the wig. Front lace wigs allows natural parting at the front hairline, and these wigs do not support updo styles or high ponytail styles. A full lace wig has lace around the perimeter of the wig, the front, the hairline, and the back. These wigs allow styling in high ponytails and updos as well. A whole lace wig has lace all over. Now this wig right here is a lace front wig. I don't have a brand new wig without the lace attached, so that's why I'm showing you guys this one. But usually you will get lace from here all the way to here, and you basically have to cut that lace off. So I'm really not the best at cutting lace, and it really doesn't have to be perfect when you cut the lace off. You just want to make sure you cut as close as possible. That way it looks more realistic and you don't have extra lace sitting in the front. So I will put her on my dome head, and then I will pull this back and use some clips to hold it back while I cut the lace off of the front of the wig. Also, this is the parting. As you guys can see, this is lace. Now sometimes you will have some wigs that come half lace at the front and then skin top, which is basically like some material that they use to kind of mimic a scalp. That's pretty much all it is. So if you ever get a wig and it feels like plastic or something is right there, that's because they gave you a little skin top. If not, the wig may just be all lace. Sometimes the companies like to distinguish the parting on the wig by giving it a letter. So they may say a L part wig or U part wig or C part wig. It's basically all that they're doing when they tell you that this wig is a such and such part. It's just describing the parting space on the wig. So with a front lace wig, you're only going to get lace from here to here. You won't be able to pull the wig up into a ponytail. You won't be able to style the wig no other way as far as like trying to pin it up or do anything like that, unless you pulling it to the side and twisting it and maybe sticking a bobby pin or something like that. But 9 times out of 10, you won't be able to really like manipulate it and pull it up and stuff like that, because it only has lace around the front and the rest of it is going to be detectable. So next you have a full cap wig, and a full cap wig is basically how it sounds. It's a full cap. You don't have to do any manipulation to the parting or anything like that. It's pretty much ready to go out of the package. The full cap has no lace, covers the whole head, and there is no need to leave out parts or any of your own hair, such as bangs or, you know, little pieces in the front. You don't have to leave out any of that. This is one of my full cap wigs, and I've actually had this wig for over a year and a half. I've had this wig for a long time, and she is basically a full cap. As you can see, there is like no lace anywhere on her. The hair is pretty much all pulled into this little circle up here. Now, I personally love full cap wigs just because they are kind of easier to just make it seem more realistic if you can find a nice style. So this is one of my favorites. I've had her for about almost 2 years. She's really old, and I still wear her to this day. When I wear this, because it's a full cap, I don't have to leave out any hair. I don't have to worry about blending anything. I don't have to do any of that because, again, it's a full cap. You just put it on and go. And that's pretty much what a full cap wig is. So the last type of wig is a half a wig. And a half wig is basically how it sounds. It's a half of a wig. Now this is how a half a wig looks. In particular, you can pull it up into a drawstring ponytail, and that is because the wig comes with a drawstring. So that way you're able to adjust it as much as you like. So this is the hairline on a half wig. Now the thing that I don't like about it is the comb right here. Now you don't have to put this comb into your scalp if you don't like. You can just use this drawstring and pull it and adjust it to your liking, but that's pretty much up to you. And see, this hairline is made for you to leave your hair out in the front and then blend it. Most wigs will come packaged in a package like this. Some companies do have special packaging for their wigs, but most wigs come in a plastic packaging like this, and then it has all of the netting and it has cardboard in it to kind of help the wig stay in its shape. It also has a foam inside of it. Like, different wigs come with different stuff. So most wigs will come with instructions or a care card along with the unit in the packaging, telling you how to properly care for the wig, what not to do, so on and so forth. Now, some wigs are heat resistant. You can curl some synthetic wigs up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, It just all depends. You have to read the instructions that are included with your wig, and that will help you know what you can and what you can't do to the wig. Wig can be hand tied or machine tied. Now with the hand tied wig, the hairs are individually knotted to the mesh cap by hand, offering a more natural look. This process takes longer to create the wig, therefore increases the price. A machine tied wig uses wefts of hair that are sewn to a cap to create the wig more quickly. These wigs tend to be less expensive and more widely available. Now the wig itself is constructed according to the type of wig it is. So a lace front wig, again, if it has lace, you're going to have lace in the front, lace for the part, lace wherever the lace may be. Some wigs will have no combs, some wigs will have only combs, some wigs will have only a strap. You know, it just all depends. So a basic general wig will come attached to a cap. The cap will have adjustable straps, which can be found right here. And this is just to help tighten the wig or loosen it up or do whatever you need to do with it. It will also come with a comb or two combs, however the company designed it. But it will come with a comb in the back, and it will come with a comb or clips in the front as well to help secure the wig on your head. If you have a full wig like this one, you won't be able to see the tracks. You won't have to worry about that. But the caps are mesh and they are breathable, so you don't have to worry about your head being hot. So there are 3 different types of hair that a wig could possibly have. A synthetic wig has synthetic hair which are made from monocrylic fibers that are designed to look and feel like real hair. Synthetic fiber doesn't absorb odor and doesn't react to climate changes as readily as natural hair wigs. Natural wigs or human hair wigs are made using real hair, which doesn't mean that the hair is from humans. Sometimes the hair can be made out of animal hair such as horses, yaks, sheep, etc. Most wigs that use animal hair, however, do so by blending it with human hair. There are varying grades of natural hair wigs available depending on whether or not the hair is human or animal and the ethnic origin of the human hair. Some companies do sell a master mix blend, which is human hair blended with synthetic. Now the big difference between synthetic and a human hair wig is the longevity of the wig. Now a lot of people will prefer a human hair wig just because you probably won't get as much tangling. You can flat iron, you can do more things with a human hair wig versus a synthetic wig. Sometimes you're going to get more tangling, you may get more shedding. It just all depends on the company. So you can do the glue method. I know some people prefer to have their wigs glued on. I've never done it before, but that is an option if you want to make sure that your hair is secured and maybe the hair is good quality and you don't want to take it on and off, so you can glue a wig on. You also can tape a wig on. They do have like double-sided tape that you can purchase for your hair. Of course, it's not Scotch tape, but they do have a wig tape that you can use to tape your wig on as well. Or you can just do the cap method, which is what I like and what a lot of people do, taking your wig on and off. Mostly taking it off at night just to preserve the longevity of the wig and just make sure that the wig is not getting messed up. Especially if it's a synthetic wig, you want to make sure you take it off, because if you sleep in it, it's not going to last a long time. So to store my wigs, basically all I do is put them back in the packaging that they originally came in. I like to put the mesh back on top of it, and I just throw it back in the bag. That's pretty much all I do. Or if I'm going to wear the wig the next day, I will just put her on my wig head, and pretty much that's it. So you can purchase a wig at your local beauty supply store, or you can purchase one online. Sometimes I'll get a good deal at the beauty supply store, but me personally, I like to buy my wigs online just because I feel like that's where you get the best deal. A lot of my wigs only run me like $17-$20, you know. They don't cost that much, and when I go into the store, I'll see the same wig for like $30-$40. So that is personally why I like to purchase wigs online. I know it can be tricky because you may see a wig online, but you don't quite know how she may look on you. And I know the wigs are not always appealing when they are on the models. But what I suggest, and which is what I tell everybody, always, whatever type of wig you're looking up, come here on YouTube, type the name and the company name of the wig into the search box, and it's gonna pop up. Unless it's like a brand new wig that just came out, 9 times out of 10 you should be able to find the wig here on YouTube. Someone has done a review on it, and that way that'll give you an idea of how the wig looks. So if you check in the description box, I will leave a list of websites where you can purchase wigs from, websites that I have purchased wigs from, or where I do purchase my wigs from. I'll leave all of that down in the description box. I'll try to leave you guys a couple of them. That way you can check them out, look at the prices, look at shipping, you know, see what may work for you. So my personal advice on searching for a wig, especially if it's your first time, try sticking to something that you know you would wear. Like, don't go out and get this long, big, curly hair, because, you know, it's going to be harder to maintain. So for your first wig, try to get something that is close to your natural hair color, because you don't know how to blend it and, you know, do all of that stuff right away. So try to get something that's close to your natural hair color. Try to get something that is similar to the style that you like to wear your hair, or you know would complement your face. I would also suggest starting with a synthetic wig as well, just so you can get comfortable with the thought of, oh, this is a wig. Like, I don't want you to go out and spend a lot of money on a human hair wig and you don't even like it, because it is something that you have to get used to. So I would say start there. So because there is so much more to learn when it comes to wigs and how to make them look natural, how to blend them, how to curl them, how to flat iron them, so on and so forth, there are a number of different things that you can do to a wig to customize it and make it look more realistic for you and, you know, for your needs. So I'm going to stop this video right here and make this part 1. So for part 2, what I would like you all to do is leave me questions down below. If I forgot something, or if I failed to mention something in this video and you want to know more about it, leave it in the comment area. We can discuss it in part 2 if I know the answer. So if you like this video and you want to see a part 2, just give me a thumbs up. Also, if you have any tips for anyone else that can be helpful, leave those down in the comment area as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.